Hello everyone. Welcome to the third round of third All Bengal One Day Rapid Chess Tournament organized by Gun Factory, recognized by SBDS and Kolkata District Chess Association. The third round just been started. As you can see, the participants have started playing the match. We are going to break down the matches of the third round within few minutes. Till that time, I would like to share a few insight of ChessNeeds.com. Basically, it's a website. Actually, we are offering customized lesson plan, curriculum, study material, and assignments to the academies. Basically, in order to scale the academies, because in most of the academies doesn't have the syllabus or curriculum. If they are having the syllabus, but few academies don't know what study material need to be provided. So basically, we are helping them to use the customized study lessons and the assignments. And if the students will log into the ChessNeeds website via their academy, then they will get regular assignments, study materials, and also get the opportunities to play online with the students of all the academies which are all associated with ChessNeeds. Okay. Okay, so right now we are in front of under 7 age category. This is board number 3, I believe. Okay. White played Guico piano opening. This is under 9, board number 1. Okay, this is at least this position is at least equal for sure. Black is nothing to worry about in this position. It's an equal position actually. Okay, on the second board under 9, white just checkmated his opponent, so white won the match. And okay, this is under 7. Board number 6. Okay, white position is clearly better. Not only better, it's just winning because white is having one extra piece. Now white just need to push the pawn to a4, a5, and then rook c7 checkmate. Should have been the threat. But anyway, white thought of capturing the c5 pawn first. If now black will capture bishop on d4, then white will play rook b5 check, intermediate move, and then he will capture. Okay, this is board number 7. This is just winning for black. Black is having one extra queen. Okay, this is under 9, board number 4. There is a weak square on c6, so hopefully white will play rook c6. This position is of course better for white because black dark color bishop is totally inactive, and at the same time the knight which is on f3, that could be placed on e4, and gradually it can be maneuvered to the queen side later on if required. So hopefully white will play rook c6 in that position. Okay, and now this is under 9, board number 6. White played queen f8 check. This is completely winning for white. Nothing can be done in this position. Okay, so this is under 9, board number 8. This is winning, almost winning for black because black is having one extra bishop. This is winning for black again. Black is having the extra piece, and as well as the passed pawn on the g file that will ensure a smooth win in this position. Okay, so
GSF under 15 level is GSF under 15 level.
this is under 7, board number 33. And now it's a checkmate almost. It's very interesting to it's very interesting to see how small kids keep on playing for this many rounds. They are having the patience. They are keeping their mind cool so that they can focus and make sure they are not making any mistake. Okay, this position is of course winning for white. This is under 9, board number 10. White is just dominating in this position. All of his forces, only apart from the a1 rook, other forces are developed. And now black made a blunder. The d7 bishop is unprotected, so hopefully white will capture the d7 bishop for free. He can capture with the queen. She can capture, I think. Yeah, but she captured with the knight. Okay, this is also possible. And now this is almost winning for white. On the 10th board, under 9H category. This is just waiting for white. Okay, guys. Welcome back to the live stream. I had few discussion with I am elect Arpan Das. Okay, so this is under 11. It's category under 11. Okay. This is under 11, board number 3. Okay, so this is under 7 board number 2. This is clearly winning for black. Just need to make sure black should promote the pawns. This is under 11 board number 8. Okay, and this position, as you can see, guys, black king is sitting in the center. Black doesn't have any option to castle either side. So if you compare the king position, so white looks quite safe. But on the other hand, if black will be able to manage this position, then definitely towards the end game, black will get some sort of edge due to his active king, which is sitting in the center itself. And now black started capturing the pawns. White also can capture queen into h5, comes with a check. Okay. This is very interesting to see. Now in this position, as you can see, black is having one extra pawn, but the structure is really very bad for black. So there is a high chance that probably black will end up with a draw, or maybe he can lose this position if both the players are playing in a correct manner. Okay, now black is actually trying to bring his king to the d6, and then probably he will undermine the pawn structure with b5 break by playing a6 and then followed by b5, because it seems white played the a4 move already. And now again it's difficult to make the decision, because now if black plays king d6, then probably white will play rook f7. Yeah, this is the previous position which we have discussed already. Okay, so somehow I do feel that this position is slightly better for white, because black is having too many weak squares. Like as I can see over here, the b5 square is weak. But still, black can hold this position. It is not that bad, but if I have to support someone, then obviously I will support in this position to white. Okay, this, okay. I don't know why black didn't capture h into g6. Okay. there's a pawn on h7, and now finally it's a check. Queen c3, it's a check, and now b1 queen and g6. I don't know whether black will be able to manage this position. It's a simple winning position, but black has to play the correct moves. Black has to bring his king. Okay. Now they are just settling up. They have finished their match. They're arranging the boards and pieces. They have to stay back for another 3 rounds over here. Small kids, sometimes it's difficult for them to manage throughout the day, staying outside of the home. And also hats off to the parents. They're also coming and sitting over here throughout the day and keep supporting their words. Okay, this is somehow interesting, but I think that black will be able to manage this position because white king position is a bit weak. We are moving forward to the under 11 category, board number 8.
দেবস্মিত দত্ত স্পিয়া ঘোষ স্পিয়া ঘোষ under 7 board number 23 result under 7 board number 23 result
Now actually black is trying to play bishop into e4, f into e4, then queen f2 check, king h2, and then rook f4 is
board
just
number
winning.
25 Bian Gupta madam result to
Yes, so white played queen d2, preventing the move queen f2 check. But I think still black can capture it. Bishop into e4, then white will, if black will capture bishop into e4, then white will play a smart move, and that is queen b4 check. And then he will capture queen into e4 probably. But still, that position is also winning afterwards because black is having a healthy extra pawn. Okay, we have seen this position before where I have mentioned that the b5 square was weak, and as a result, as you can see, by placing the knight on b5, white's knight, white is just dominating this position. That is the importance of the skills. If you know what exactly is missing in this position, then you can easily take the decision what you are supposed to do over here. But if you don't know what is actually missing in that position, then it's very difficult to make sure what exactly your task is and how to do it. And as I can see, this is another weak move, I believe, by placing the pawn to f6. This is under 11 board number 5. We are just standing beside board number 5. Too many pieces are there. Still, it is in the middle game itself. Maybe black is trying to play f5 at some point. But of course, now f5 is not that good because after capturing e into f5, automatically white is opening up the diagonal for the g2 bishop. But I think b5 can be considered as black in that position. Okay, so now queens have been exchanged, and now this position is clearly better for black. Just need to make sure that most of the white pawns are weak, so black will be able to attack one by one, turn by turn, and then he can easily convert the advantage. b5, yes, of course, b5 is the move which is required over here. And now black can also play rook c4 or rook a4 as well. By placing his rook to c4 or rook a4, both are winning. Okay, so now it's interesting to see whether black, black defended the pawn by placing his king to d8. Now probably white will play rook to g3. White will target the g7 pawn. Of course, the position is better for black, but still, after capturing the g7 pawn, still some hope will remain. But definitely, I do believe that black can easily convert his advantage. Okay, this is under 11 board number 6. Yeah, and as I have mentioned, probably white will target the g7 pawn. He targeted, she achieved, but the problem is it's too late now. Black is just improving his king position and also making sure that he will be able to win this endgame, rook endgame. Okay, and now again it comes with a check, rook a1 check, and then probably in the next turn, black will play rook a2 and making sure that by capturing the c2 pawn, not only black is going to. Oh, it's interesting. I don't know why black played rook a5 again, but rook a2 was easy and winning 2, it was winning. Okay, so over here, now the e6 pawn is isolated. Okay, anything is just winning over here. There was no point of sacrificing the c7 pawn, but still this is winning. This is the main problem whenever you are exchanging the pawns or giving away a pawn without verifying the further consequences. The c7 pawn was very important. Black could have played the move king d6 and then followed by he could have started um, playing with a5, a4 and all. Now probably uh, it may can end up with a draw. And now it's a draw because to be very honest, I don't see any further plan for black to improve this position. It's a kind of Philidor position where black won't be able to improve his king and pawn at a time. And now it's a draw, but definitely black will keep on trying to improve the position. It's a draw. Equal position. This one is the main plan for over here for white is making sure that um, black king and the pawn won't be able to improve the position, and that's what white is doing. But I think black should try to, yes, should try to force him to go towards a corner, and he should start giving him check, and then that's how he should try to improve the position. Now rook a7, rook a7 check was required. Sorry, rook h2 check was required. Okay, this is also just winning. Now simple knight f8 or knight f4 is winning. Knight f8 is also winning, knight f4 is also winning in this position. So this is under 11 age category, board number 8 right now we are standing in front of. It's a very bad miss. Could have played the move rook a1 itself and then followed by e3. Okay, now, yeah. Now black is able to win this position because now it's a loosen a position. Yes. He will push the pawn, and now he just need to place his rook to the okay, and now it's a win. It was a bad miss for white. And now we are standing in front of the board number 3 and under 11 age category. It's just a drawish position in the rook endgame. It's very important to know the technique of rook endgames because in most of our matches, rook endgames are quite common. And as you know, while we are playing, we have to start with the opening followed by a middle game and then the end game. But as a student, as a learner, whenever you are learning chess, you need to make sure that first you should learn end game and then followed by middle game and then the opening. And the reason is quite simple because in the end game only limited pieces are available on the board, so it's very easy to understand the movement of each and every piece. Okay, white is actually trying to win this position, and usually in this kind of position the outcome is sometimes depend upon your mindset. As I can see over here, black is playing for a draw. The position was quite good, but actually black was playing for a draw and white is playing for win, and that is the mindset sometimes will make a huge difference of the outcome. Black played knight d7. I don't know why I didn't capture bishop to d7. Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll end up the live stream of round number 3 over here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned with us for the next round.